Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Addams Family Mansion Mayhem. Let's get straight into it, and as always guys, if you have missed the episode of the previous one, there'll be a card in the top corner for the playlist, and there'll also be a card and a link over to the previous episode in the end card, so you guys can check that out. So thank you for being here, really appreciate all the love and support. We are gonna pick up where we left off from the last video, and that is to start off with a mini game, and then we'll do a level, because sometimes we'll get mini games, sometimes you get levels. And the cool thing about this game is that you can play it four player co-op. That does allow for a lot of fun, and it's time to collect the most charms, which is going to be interesting because it's going to be one of those running jumpy ones. I'm not very good at those. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh no. Like that. Oh. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Ah. Well, this is not safe. This is not safe. Oh. Oh, I missed the hole. Oh no. Alright, collect that. Throw him off the edge. Woohoo! Come on. Oh! That was spicy. That was very spicy. Oh, I gotta lose. That was annoying. Oh, that was very annoying. Ah, eating. And that's the finish. 545. I don't think that was too bad. I doubled the score needed. Not bad at all. Addams wins. 545 is not bad. If you got this game, let me know what you can score on that one. Right, so we'll get into the next level, which is 23 Emblem 1, and it is called Block Bounce. Board Havoc, sideways scramble, collect 175 doubloons. Those are the crests to find. They're not actually hard to find them. Sometimes they require a little bit of finessing and finagling, but overall it's quite easy to do. That's the whole appeal of this game, is it allows you to play with the younger audience and still have them enjoy the game and not feel like it's too hard or too difficult to get involved with. And I think that's great, because as a parent myself, I remember when Minnie got into gaming and it was hard to find games that he could play to begin with. He used to love this game called Peggle. Now, that game wasn't really one that we could play together, but I had plenty of hours of fun just sitting there and cheering him on and helping him play a game. It was fun. It actually helped get him into gaming a lot more. And it was really good to have that bonding moment with my kid, you know? And as we've noticed that more and more parents are becoming gamers with their kids now. I've been a gamer for decades personally, in gaming since I was 12, and to be able to share that with my son always makes me very happy and a little bit proud, you know, especially when he gets to the point where he gets good at a game, and in some cases even better than I am, because it's nice to see that, you know. It's nice to see the next generation of gamer just becoming a beast. And my biggest problem with my boy is when games are too hard for him, to see him just give up and quit on them is very disheartening. And I'm always trying to encourage him to keep pushing and to keep trying, because you're never going to master something straight away. And I know that that's something that is hard for him because of, and like myself, my son has disabilities. So to be able to encourage the next generation of gamers is very, very important to me, because my son is like, he is the next generation, you know, and to me that's important. You know, it's, I know it may sound silly to some people, but to me it's important, because you never know where the next generation of gaming could end up going, and it could end up going in such a unique and crazy ways that you're gonna need all these different skills to be able to do it, you know. So I always try and encourage Minnie to get involved and give games a try, and to never just give it this preconception of, oh, it's not good or anything like that, because he has that tendency. He's had that tendency since he was little, and it's like, if he can't do it, oh, it's crap, it's terrible, blah 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 blah. And I always try and explain to him, it's not crap, you just struggle to do it. You practice and get good, because no one starts out perfect at a game or at a task. And it's something that I've always tried to teach him, because you don't want to raise the next generation of gamers to be quitters or complain when a game is a little bit difficult, you know? In my opinion, we want them to grind out and to try and try new things and experiment with their games. Like many first started playing Hades, he said it was poo, and I went in and I was like, well, you do understand that there are different settings you can fiddle with to make it a little bit easier for you to get used to it. And after I showed him how to do that, he was like, oh, I really like this game. And it was like, it really made me happy to see him become engrossed in a game and become passionate over it, because of the fact that he discovered that he can change certain settings and stuff like that, and he never knew that. And that's, to me, that's a cool thing. And I know it may sound silly to some people, but it's just one of those, you know. I know it sounds like a rather silly thing to a lot of people, but I just feel like it's really cool to be able to help him and to nurture his gaming growth, as it were, because it's something that we can share together, because we're all gamers in my house. I'm a gamer, my partner's a gamer, so is Minnie. So we all game on all the platforms except for Minnie, who doesn't like the Switch. He likes Pokemon, but he doesn't like the Switch. Which is kind of frustrating, because when I try to explain to him that you can't have the Switch and not just and play only one game on it, it's kind of a waste of money. He's like, well, then I'd rather have a PlayStation. So we ended up sorting out something for him, because Finn had a PlayStation 4 that I bought them, and they then could play that, and it was enabled us to give him another experience of gaming and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. So it was always something that that in my opinion is key to helping him develop. Whoa, that was close. Come on, bucket boy. Oh no. Dang you. Come on, swing. Ah. I'm stealing your bucket. Wahaha. Stole his bucket, put it on the pad, and he died. Well, he exploded. And he's a skeleton, so he's technically not dying. And yeah, so Minnie's always trying new things, and my biggest problem is, as a gamer and as a parent gamer, I have to make decisions on where I buy my games, because if my partner wants to play it and Minigrim wants to play it, I have to buy it on my PlayStation, because the Xbox doesn't have like a family system that would enable me to have Minnie and my partner both able to access all my games, because we have 3 Xboxes in the house and we have multiple PlayStations in the house. So it becomes a problem for me when it comes to making decisions on where to game, you know. So I have to make decisions like, oh well, if Finn wants to play and Minnie wants to play, we have to get it on this console so that everyone can play it. And I don't think that's a bad thing, don't get me wrong. Don't mind doing it. I just wish that there was a better way of companies creating a cohesive system that allows everyone to game together. You know, being a family as of gamers is expensive. It's not cheap. You have to spend lots of money to be able to play the game. So it's very difficult. Oh, that is a lot of those potatoes. Whoa. That was a lot of those potatoes. That was one way of doing it. So that is the Horde Havoc one. As you can see, we've got to get the sideways scramble and the 175 doubloons, which we seem to always get quite quickly. Now we have his saber, so it means that there's going to be more combat. I'm going to have to do the long jumps, which you get from doing the saber spin. That's going to make doing this one a little bit more difficult, because we're going to have to think about how we approach things. I struggle with gauging distances on this game because of the angle of the camera. I struggle with it sometimes. That time I didn't, which is kind of good, because I was able to beat it. I think I have found a couple of like graphical glitches like that one just there, where the balloons fell through the floor. Kind of odd, but hey ho, it's one of those. I think they did overall a great job with the game so far. It's just funny to see it, seeing a doubloon just fall through the floor. What is the biggest glitch that you've seen in gaming? Like, you've been able to like walk through an entire map with it not being there. I think that's my biggest one on Destiny. There are ways of actually breaking the full game, like getting outside of the map, just being in a white space, because the way that they build Destiny is that it's a game that is built on layers because they have coding issues with it. They have to build it on layers, and when you load in, you're loading into a different tier or a layer, and that's how they do it there. I think that's a smart way of doing it, but it does tend to see that the game have some graphical layering issues, which I think is quite funny. Oh. That was close. Oh. 3 more, and then we've got our 175. Oh, I just took a box to the head. Oh, here comes the bad guys. There's our 175 doubloons. That pop-up does obscure your view. I feel like that is a pain in the bottom. Oh, that one just fell straight into the water there. That was, again, another sign of coding issue. Oh, gonna have to make it across. Oh, fire. Fire. Arrow. Oh, that was close. That was hair raising. Over here. Oh, another one. I don't know why I'm doing these. I don't know why I'm out. I don't know why I'm doing these. Even though I don't need the doubloons, I'm still doing them. Do you ever find that you do that? Even though you don't need something in a game, you'll still go for it and do it because it's just, you need to collect everything kind of thing. That collector in you says you need to collect all of these because it's part of the game and you need to have them all. Because that's my biggest problem. I find that when a game has, okay, I need this amount of this thing, I tend to collect every single one I can of it, because, well, what if I need more? You know? I don't know why, I do it. Like, I don't need any more doubloons. The doubloons that I'm collecting now are pointless. They serve no purpose other than they're just 208. I only needed 175, and yet I'm still collecting them. I don't know why I do it, and I know I don't need to do it, but I'm still doing it anyway. Even as I'm explaining why I don't need to do it, I'm still doing it. Does anyone else do that? Because am I the only person? Because I don't know why I do it. Like, I know I don't need these, and yeah, I'm still collecting them. And my brain is saying I don't need these, but there is something in my brain saying, but what if I do? You never know. They could be something that I could collect and I could have more, and then I could use them later on. It could end up being some form of collectible that I could need, and I need them to unlock something, and then I can have all the shiny things. And I'm like, my brain is telling me I don't need to do this, you know, but I can still do it. Why? All right. Okay, so we know what we need to do. We need to grab one of those, split off. Grab one of those, put on. No. Ahaha. Ahaha. That's the easiest way to do that. don't know why I do it, but I do it, you know? Whoa, this is kind of crazy. Ah! Ah! Oh, this is just weird. Sideways scramble was definitely a weird one. Oh, that was dangerous. Why am I collecting them in even more? I don't know why I'm doing it now. Right, so I need those. I need one of those. Thank you. Yo. Come along here. Smash. Go along here. Jump up. Bounce off the wall. Ooh, I'm not gonna get hit by you. Hi. Yeet. Oh. Up. Wee. Right, you're gonna give me your head, and I'm gonna pull it off, and I'm gonna stick it on here. Haha. I don't need those. But I'm still gonna break the boxes to just claim all of them, and maybe get a heart. Nope. Yay, there's a heart. Out. Oh, oh my. This is not pretty. Oh, poo. I tried to rush. Ow. Oh. Dang it. Oof. Alright, what one does that turn off? Okay, none of them. Oh, it turns off the alternate ones. Okay. And kablooey. 1, 2. Oh, dang it. And that's all of them. Ha ha. Da, da, da. Herbaceous harvest, and that was the graveyard world completed. So that is us finishing the graveyard world, and we will be moving into the next one real soon. So in the next video, that's what you'll be able to see. We're moving into the next area and we'll get that done. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love and support that you give. Don't forget to hit that like, comment and share button, and as always guys, remember, be safe, be well, have fun gaming, and I will see you in the next one. Same Dino time, same Dino channel. Take care guys.